I really feel myself blessed because I born in a house where the environment was totally artistic. My father was a designer. He was a designer in PTV, set designer. And he was really good in sketching. He was really good in painting and model making. He made a lot of models in cardboards, and whenever he started his assignment in a house home, and I really tried to copy him, and I copied a lot of his models, and he really appreciated me. And that was the time when his appreciations made me as an artist in approach, and his appreciations gave me energy to do a lot in design, and copied him a lot. Whenever he said for working, I, it was really great for me. There are so many things in my childhood uh, which made me inspired, like a time machine in my house, timepiece, and the machinery of the timepiece and the gears, how they work, and how it developed a timepiece. It always fascinated me to understand the whole mechanism, and the train engines, locomotives, and other mechanical things and big buildings attracted me a lot. And I tried to sketch them, and I tried to draw them in my early childhood. And it was the basis for my approach towards architecture and design. Buildings, lot of buildings fascinated me. In my time, there was we lived in a Kent area, and there were a lot of colonial architecture and brick buildings and gable roofs. So it was the environment which I saw in my early childhood. And whenever we went to Lahore, especially, it always fascinated me, the colonial architecture, and I like to sketch them. I like to draw them whenever we came back, and there are so many other greenery, and the roads with the green trees fascinated me a lot. I played cricket, I played badminton, and nowadays I love to play cricket and golf. And cycling is, I love to do cycling, and I have a heavy bike to ride in a good weather. And traveling is my passion. I love to travel in different parts of the world and the country, and I love to see the sceneries and the landscape of areas which are mostly unexplored by cameras and by people. So I like to travel. For me, architecture is an excitement, and I think excitement is after the passion. And whenever I find some assignment to draw, to imagine, to conceive some new project, it always give me excitement. And this excitement is actually the driving force towards the innovation, towards the quality work, towards the more detailing, and something which is out of box. Reading and travel and game sports are too much important for the architects and for the good deliverance of architecture. And I believe sketching, and without reading, you cannot draw or deliver or imagine a good architecture. There are so many concepts and design processes in the world for the discipline of architecture. What I do, I actually start it from the understanding the requirements of the client's brief, and then I worked on the site analysis. And the site analysis is too much important for me because without the detailed site analysis, you cannot achieve uh, innovative result or innovative byproduct because site analysis actually shaping your design and your approach and your solution. So the site analysis is too much important in the design process. And then I sit for the sketches. I sketch a plan and draw the concept. I sketch the elevations, sketch the sections of the building, try to understand the different levels and the different uh, schemes of the planning. So for me, it is very important to follow these steps in my design process. For the design process, the environment is very important where you and your team is working. So I believe the good environment of the design studio is very important for the good designs. And good team actually enjoys the work, enjoys your concept, enjoy your discussion, enjoy your debate, enjoys your direction and approach towards the design. So environment always helps a lot to for the good deliverance. So, so I believe the environment for the good design is essential. My design philosophy is alternative abstraction. What is alternative abstraction? I believe every designer, every person has his own way of imagination, his own way of solution of some problem or some assignment. For example, we have one assignment, but we have 10 designers. So it is very amazing that one assignment when will have 10 types of different solutions. So we need to understand that every designer has to bring his alternative solution. He is also have an alternate approach to design. So the whole awareness, exposure, travel, study, learning of a person, of an architect actually make him distinct from the other architects and designers. So this is called the architect's design approach. So this design approach, I believe every designer and architect try to study and try to find out that alternate and distinct approach which is inculcated in his personality by the passage of time and by the learning and exposures and awareness in different times of the life. So abstraction is the flavor. So different people can add different flavors as per their likeness and their design approaches. For example, postmodernism, for example, high tech, for example, uh, decon, for example, modern. So I add the flavor of abstraction because I define it in a way that symmetry is not a balance in a way because it's a mirror of the half part, and half part is actually have the composition and abstraction of two, three, four unbalanced things and features. So the half part is when mirrored, it becomes symmetry. So for me, the half part, the first half is most important. So I think the first half part should be the full scenario of the design. So it becomes the abstract and abstraction because of its abstract composition. and the and to bringing the balance into that half part is the difficult task. It's the most energy taking task. So so alternative abstraction is my way of doing my work, and I add another thing, which is sustainability. And without sustainability nowadays, we cannot measure good architecture without sustainable approach. So for me and for the world, sustainability is the future. I started my work 15 years back, practically after my graduation, and I continued uh, my education in different universities. And now I have done my master's in sustainable architecture or uh, green architecture. So the important thing is that because I started 15 years back, there is a lot of learning with me, and this is in a continuous process. And I tried my level best as per the understanding of me and as per the understanding of the society for whom I was working and I am working. So I did my best to bring sustainability and balance in my designs. So now I think it is a little bit difficult to compare my work with alternative abstraction and sustainability, because I am in learning process and I'm trying to apply it more on my projects. And by the passage of time, people, builders, and society giving me a freedom to apply it more, because they are now liking it too much and they are giving me a lot of appreciation, and it gives me more energies and more ideas for the future projects. My new designs are coming in reality. You will find mature design approach in a better way, and sustainability factor and alternative abstraction application in a better way in my all projects. It's a learning process for the lifetime. I'm trying to learn it more and more, and you will find betterness in my all projects more and more.